Charlie the chicken lived on a big farm. He had many friends, but Charlie had a big dream. He wanted to fly. Every day, Charlie watched the birds soar through the sky. Oh, how I wish I could fly like them! He dreamed of touching the clouds and feeling the wind beneath his wings. Charlie knew he was different from the birds, but his heart yearned for the freedom of flight. One sunny day, Charlie met his friend Sammy the sparrow. Sammy was chirping happily, perched on a fence post. "Sammy, how does it feel to fly?" "It's amazing, Charlie. You feel so free." Charlie also talked to his friend Ducky the duck. Ducky loved to swim in the pond. "Ducky, can you teach me to fly?" "Flying is easy, Charlie. Just flap your wings really hard and you'll be soaring." Charlie tried and tried to flap his wings like Ducky, but nothing happened. He just couldn't fly. Determined to fly, Charlie sought help from his wisest friend, Omar the owl. "Omar, how can I fly like the other birds?" "Charlie, not everyone is meant to fly. You have other talents that make you special." Charlie was disappointed. He didn't understand how he could be special if he couldn't fly. He even asked Moo the cow for advice. Moo was always kind and patient. "Moo, I just want to fly like the birds." "Charlie, you are perfect just the way you are. You don't need to fly to be special." One afternoon, the farm animals decided to have a talent show. Everyone was excited to share their special abilities. Sammy the sparrow sang a beautiful song. Ducky the duck showed off his impressive swimming skills. Moo the cow surprised everyone with her graceful dancing. Even Omar the owl impressed the crowd with his amazing eyesight. Now it was Charlie's turn. He felt nervous. He didn't think he had any special talents to share. Spun and hopped, his body moving to the beat of his heart. The other animals watched in amazement. Charlie was an incredible dancer. Everyone cheered and clapped for Charlie. He had never felt so happy and proud. "You don't need to fly to be amazing. We always knew you were special. You're a natural dancer. Charlie, that was incredible." Charlie realized that his friends were right. He didn't need to fly to be special. He had found his own unique talent. From that day on, Charlie embraced his love for dancing. He even started teaching his friends some of his moves. Charlie learned that everyone has their own special talents. You don't need to be like anyone else to be amazing. Charlie continued to dance every day, his heart filled with joy. He loved the feeling of the wind on his feathers as he twirled and leaped. He realized that true happiness comes from being yourself and embracing your own unique qualities. It's okay to be different. Embrace your individuality and celebrate what makes you unique. Just like Charlie, you have something special to offer the world. Don't be afraid to shine your light. Remember, be happy with who you are and never stop dancing to the beat of your own drum. Charlie decided to explore new hobbies. He tried painting, and his friends were amazed by his creativity. He painted beautiful landscapes and portraits of his friends. Charlie discovered that he had a talent for art, and he enjoyed expressing himself through his paintings. Gap 2S. Through this new passion, Charlie found yet another way to shine. His friends gathered around, admiring his art, and they felt proud to be part of his journey. Charlie's paintings brought joy to everyone and added color to their world. Gap 3S. Charlie realized that trying new things could lead to wonderful discoveries. His story reminded everyone that the journey of finding oneself is filled with endless possibilities. So, never stop exploring and always be open to discovering new talents within yourself. One day, Charlie and his friends organized an art exhibition on the farm, Gap 2S. All the animals showcased their artwork, and it was a huge success. Charlie's paintings were the highlight of the exhibition, and everyone praised his talent. Gap 2S. The farm was filled with vibrant colors and joyful chatter as each animal proudly displayed their creations. Gap 2S. Charlie stood by his paintings, beaming with pride as his friends admired his work. Gap 2S. The exhibition brought the community closer, fostering a sense of unity and appreciation for each other's talents. Gap 2S. It was a day filled with joy, creativity, and the celebration of self-expression. Gap 3S. Charlie realized that sharing his passion with others not only brought him happiness, but also inspired those around him. Gap 2S. The grand art exhibition became a cherished memory, reminding everyone that when you follow your heart, you can create something truly beautiful. After the success of the grand art exhibition, Charlie decided to explore another creative avenue: cooking. Gap 2S. He experimented with different recipes, mixing ingredients with the same passion he had for painting. Gap 2S. The kitchen became his new canvas, and every dish was a masterpiece in its own right. Gap 2S. From savory meals to sweet desserts, Charlie's culinary creations were a hit among his friends. Gap 2S. They eagerly Gap 2S. Charlie felt proud of his new skills, realizing that his creativity knew no bounds. Gap 2S. Cooking became another way for him to express himself and bring joy to others. Gap 3S. The farm animals now had another reason to gather and celebrate, as Charlie's culinary adventures added more flavor to their lives. Gap 2S. Charlie's journey of self-discovery continued, proving that when you embrace your talents, you can touch hearts in many wonderful ways. Charlie and his friends decided to start a weekly talent show on the farm, Gap 2S. Each week, they showcased their talents and encouraged each other to try new things. Gap 2S. It became a fun and exciting event that everyone looked forward to. Gap 2S. The farm buzzed with excitement as animals prepared their acts. Some sang, some danced, and others performed magic tricks. Gap 2S. Charlie often shared his culinary creations, while others displayed their unique skills. Gap 2S. The talent show became a celebration of creativity and friendship, bringing the farm animals closer together. Gap 2S. Laughter and applause filled the air, making every performance special. Gap 2S. Through these weekly gatherings, Charlie and his friends discovered new passions and talents, inspiring each other to dream big. Gap 3S. The farm was not just a place to live, it became a stage where everyone shined in their own way, proving that there's magic in embracing who you are. Gap 2S. The talent show became a cherished tradition, reminding everyone that the best way to grow is by supporting and celebrating each other. Through these experiences, Charlie learned that trying new things and exploring different hobbies can be a lot of fun. Gap 2S. He realized that he had many talents and that he could achieve anything he set his mind to. Gap 2S. From cooking to painting and even dancing, Charlie Gap 2S. He found that each new hobby opened a door to a world of endless possibilities. Gap 2S. Charlie's friends were always there to support him, cheering him on with every new endeavor. Gap 2S. Together, they celebrated each other's victories and learned from their mistakes, growing stronger and more confident with each passing day. Gap 2S. The farm was alive with creativity and enthusiasm as everyone embraced the spirit of exploration and self-discovery. Gap 2S. Charlie's journey showed that the key to happiness lies in being open to new experiences and believing in yourself. Gap 2S. It reminded everyone that life is an adventure filled with chances to learn, grow, and find joy in the little things. Gap 2S. With each new talent he discovered, Charlie's heart swelled with pride and gratitude for the wonderful friends and opportunities that made his journey so special. Charlie's story teaches us new passions and skills. Gap 2S. Charlie continued to embrace new activities, from gardening to storytelling, finding joy in each new discovery. His enthusiasm was contagious, inspiring everyone on the farm to try new things too. Gap 2S. The farm became a vibrant hub of creativity and learning, with every animal finding their own unique path to happiness. Gap 2S. Remember, the journey of self-discovery is a lifelong adventure. Keep exploring, keep learning, and always be proud of who you are. Gap 2S. Charlie's joyful spirit and endless curiosity remind us that life is full of opportunities to grow and find happiness in the most unexpected places. Gap 2S. So, take a page from Charlie's book and embrace the journey of lifelong learning and growth. You never know what amazing talents and passions you might discover along the way. Gap 2S. Keep exploring, keep dreaming, and always celebrate the wonderful, unique person that you are. Gap 2S. Thank you for joining us on Charlie's journey. Until next time, remember to stay curious, stay kind, and keep shining bright. Gap 2S, the end. Hey there, little buckaroos! Get ready to meet Clara the cow. She's got spots, she's got moos, and she's got a big dream. Clara wants to be a horse. Can you imagine that? A cow wanting to be a horse? Get ready to giggle, wiggle, and moo along with Clara on her hilarious adventure. Hold on to your hats, kids, because things are about to get silly. Are you ready? Let's go. Clara the cow wasn't just any ordinary cow. Nope. She dreamt of galloping through fields like a majestic steed. She imagined herself with a flowing mane, a swishing tail, and the wind in her. Well, you get the picture.
With a twinkle in my eye and a moo in my heart, I'm ready to transform.
Little did she know her journey wouldn't be as easy as she thought. First, Clara tried to gallop, but her hooves went clunk, clunk, clunk instead of clip, clop, clip, clop. Then she tried to whinny, but instead of a majestic neigh, she let out a loud moo.
Oh!
Clara's attempts to become a horse were hilariously disastrous. But did that stop our determined cow? Not a chance. Clara decided to take matters into her own hooves. She tried to stick a bunch of hay on her head for a mane. She even tried to tie a broom to her backside for a tail. Ah! Clara's antics had everyone on the farm rolling with laughter. But deep down, Clara started to feel sad. Maybe she wasn't meant to be a horse after all.
Feeling down in the dumps, Clara started to sing a little song she made up, sung in a slow, playful voice to a catchy tune. I wish I had a flowing mane and hooves that clip-clopped with grace. But I'm a cow, and that's okay. I'll embrace my mootiful ways.
Clara realized that being different wasn't so bad after all. In fact, it was pretty amazing.
Just then, wise old owl, perched on a nearby fence post, hooted softly. Clara, why do you want to be something you're not?
I thought being a horse would be more fun.
Clara, you are special just the way you are. You have your own unique talents and gifts.
Clara thought about this. Maybe wise old owl was right. She was good at mooing, grazing in the pasture, and making her friends laugh. From that day forward, Clara embraced her inner cow-tastic self. She realized that being different wasn't a bad thing at all. It was what made her special.
The farm was a much more fun place with a cow who mooed, a horse who neighed, and a pig who oinked. After all, variety is the spice of life. We're all special in our own way, so let's shout it loud and clear. Whether we moo, neigh, oink, or bray, let's celebrate with cheer.
The end! The forest was bright and sunny. Birds sang sweetly. Squirrels chattered in the trees. A little rabbit hopped happily along the path. He was a clever rabbit, always thinking, "Hi there, what a beautiful day it is." Nearby lived a big bear. He was very strong, but not very clever. He often used his strength to get what he wanted. "Grr, I'm hungry, I need some berries." There was also a kind turtle. He was slow but steady. He loved to share with his friends. "Hello, friends. Let's enjoy this lovely day together." The rabbit, the bear, and the turtle were all friends, even though they were very different. They lived together in the forest, enjoying the sunshine and the fresh air. Every day felt like an adventure in their peaceful forest home. One day, the bear found a bush full of juicy berries. "Mine! These berries are all mine!" He roared, pushing the rabbit and the turtle aside. He began to gobble them up as fast as he could. The rabbit and the turtle were sad. They loved the sweet berries too. The bear was being greedy. He didn't think about sharing with his friends. "This isn't fair." "Don't worry, I have a plan." The rabbit was small, but he was smart. He knew he could outwit the greedy bear. The rabbit whispered his plan to the turtle. The turtle smiled. It was a good plan. "Let's do it." The rabbit hopped back to the bear. "Bear, we found another berry bush." "Another bush? Where?" "It's across the river." but it's too high for me to reach. The bear was very greedy. He wanted all the berries for himself. He didn't even think about whether the rabbit was telling the truth. He lumbered off toward the river, eager to find more berries. The rabbit and the turtle went back to the berry bush. The bear was gone. Now was the time for the second part of the plan. The turtle, slow and steady, started to climb the berry bush. He used his strong legs and sharp claws to pull himself up. It took a while, but he was determined. The rabbit cheered him on. "You can do it, turtle!" Finally, the turtle reached the top of the bush. He started to shake the branches. Ripe, juicy berries rained down like magic. The rabbit and the turtle gathered the delicious berries, laughing and sharing. "We did it, Ricky. These berries are so sweet." "Yes, and we did it together." They enjoyed the fruits of their teamwork, proving that cleverness and patience often win the day. The rabbit and the turtle worked together, filling their baskets with berries. They helped each other and laughed as they worked. Soon their baskets were overflowing with the sweet, juicy treats. They were happy because they had worked together. They knew that sharing and helping each other was much better than being greedy. They were a great team. The bear, meanwhile, had reached the river. There was no berry bush. He had been tricked. He was angry and started to walk back, grumbling all the way. The rabbit and the turtle saw the bear coming back. They quickly hid behind a tree, their baskets full of berries. The bear lumbered past, grumbling to himself. He was tired and hungry and very cross. "Shh, stay quiet, Toto. Don't worry, Ricky. He won't find us here." As soon as the bear was gone, the rabbit and the turtle came out of their hiding place. They looked at each other and burst out laughing. They had outsmarted the greedy bear. "We did it, Toto. We really did it." "Yes, Ricky, we make a great team." They sat down and enjoyed their feast of berries. The berries tasted extra sweet because they were the reward for their cleverness and teamwork. The bear finally arrived back at the first berry bush. He was tired and frustrated. To his surprise, he saw the rabbit and the turtle. They were sitting comfortably, enjoying a feast of berries. The bear was confused. "How did you get so many berries?" he asked, his tummy rumbling. The rabbit smiled. "We worked together and we shared what we found." The bear looked at his paws. He felt a little ashamed. He realized that being greedy hadn't gotten him anything. He had been outsmarted by the clever rabbit and the steady turtle. The rabbit and the turtle saw the look on the bear's face. They knew he was feeling sorry. They scooted over and offered him some of their berries. "We saved some for you," said the turtle kindly. The bear was surprised. He took a bite of a berry and smiled. It was the tastiest berry he had ever eaten. He realized that sharing with friends was much more rewarding than being greedy. From that day on, the bear learned to share. He joined the rabbit and the turtle in their games and adventures. He learned that being kind and thoughtful was much better than being selfish. The rabbit, the bear, and the turtle remained the best of friends. They learned that being clever and kind was always better than being strong and greedy. The bear learned that using his strength to help others made him much happier. And so, the story of the clever rabbit, the strong bear, and the kind turtle teaches us a valuable lesson. Brains over brawn. It's always better to be clever, kind, and helpful than to rely on strength alone. Remember, teamwork and sharing make everything more enjoyable.